Welcome to my channel. I'm Elizabeth and I'm really glad to see you here today. This is my space to share my touch and feelings. Nothing's perfect here, to the honest conversation. Okay, just go. First love is never just a person, it's a feeling you never knew existed until it hit you. It's the first time your heart beats faster for long logical reason. The first time someone's name suddenly mattered more than anything else. My first bit of love happened when I was in 6th grade. I had known him since we were little, but we only started spending time together in 5th grade. Honestly, he wasn't someone particularly outstanding, but it was the smallest thing about him that made my heart tremble. Like many boys his age, he was energetic and playful. He was funny, always knowing how to make everyone laugh. Yet, that wasn't all that made him special. He was generally kind and perhaps a little reckless in his own way. He could lose his temper if someone tried to hurt the people he loved. He was strong when it came to protecting what he cherished. He was almost the first boy I was truly close to, and he was also the first boy who ever gave me a gift. Back then, we could almost be called best friends. We share a closeness that felt natural and warm. Even though that first love never became something more, and I never confessed my feeling to him, that person still holds a place in my heart, a quiet place, but one that never disappeared. He gave me my very first moment of emotional trembling. He gave me the most innocent and beautiful smiles. Whenever I think of him, I can't help but smile. Sometimes I even pause when I see someone who resembles him. I recognize him in familiar gesture and familiar word, reflect through another boy in another moment. I love how fearless he was, as if he feared no one. He felt like someone who could stand against the whole world. The way he cared for and protected the people he loved was something that made my heart tremble again and again. His words and actions are deeply carved into my memory. I love being comforted by him when I cried, yet I pretended everything was normal, hiding my feeling behind a calm expression. As we grow older, we stop seeing each other. We no longer talk, even when we accidentally met. This feeling seems to belong only to me. A one-side story keeps quietly in my heart. But maybe he once felt some things too. We were simply too young to understand love. Still, I want to know one thing. Did he ever like me? Maybe one day, not too far from now, we will meet again. And that day I will ask him that question, the one I have cared for so long. First love is unforgettable and a bit special. First love doesn't ask if you're ready, it just shows up quietly and changes you forever. You remember the smallest detail, the way they smile, the way they talk, even the way they exist. Back then, love felt pure, no fear, no calculation, no protection. You love without knowing how to protect your heart. You gave everything because you didn't know any other way. First love make you brave. It make you believe that love can conquer everything. You imagine a future too early. You dream about forever without understanding that what forever really means. And that's why first love hurts so much when it ends. Because you didn't just lose a person, you lose a version of yourself. The version that believed love was simple. The version that trusted without fear. Most first love don't last, but they leave marks that time can erase. Years later, you might forget their face, but you will never forget how they made you feel. First love teaches you what love feels like, even if it doesn't teach you how to keep it. It teaches you vulnerability. It teaches you how deeply you can feel. After first love, you are never the same. You love again, but differently. You're more careful. You hesitate more. Sometimes you compare without realizing it, not because the new love isn't enough, but because the first love once set the tone. First love is not the best love, it's the best, most inconsistent one. It's the love that didn't know how to be selfish, the love that didn't know how to live in time. If you still think about your first love sometimes, that's normal. It doesn't mean you want them back. It just means that part of your heart remember where it learned to love, where it learned to feel. First love is chapter, not the whole story. A beautiful, painful, unforgettable chapter, one that shaped who you are today. So if your first love in death, don't regret it. Be grateful you felt something real. Not everyone gets to experience that kind of innocence. Not everyone dares to love that like that again. First love doesn't stay, but it stays with you forever. And maybe that's enough for today. Just being real with yourself. This is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for staying and listening. If you enjoyed this talk, don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment about your touch or feeling. I'd love to read them. See you in the next video. Take care and be kind to yourself.